Hello and welcome to West Ham Fan TV. I'm Chris Pajak from the Redmen TV, the Liverpool fan channel on YouTube. Thanks very much, Nicky and the lads, for letting me do this video for you ahead of our game on Sunday. Now, obviously, I want Liverpool to win. Obviously, you guys and girls want West Ham United to win. But I'm here to give you a little preview of how Liverpool's season, pre-season has gone and a little look ahead to what I think Liverpool might be able to achieve and how we might play against West Ham United at the weekend. Now, first and foremost, I see it as an opportunity for Liverpool because obviously Pellegrini's come in, he's made some great signings, which is why I wanted to play you early on in the season, why I'm kind of happy that it's first game of the season, because Pellegrini, I know, plays a completely different style, plays a very good style of football. In fact, we struggled against it. We had some whopping games with his Manchester City side. So I'm kind of glad that we're not playing you a little bit later on the season when he's had time to implement some of his tactics. Sorry about that. So I've gone with Alisson in goal. I think everybody knows we paid a lot of money for Alisson. He's very much a keeper who plays with the ball at his feet, very much in the same vein as an Ederson. You know, he catches the ball rather than punches the ball. Very big, and like he's absolutely huge, like 6'3", 6'4", but he's stocky as well. Really impressed in the only the two appearances that he's had. But we will play it out from the back, and it hasn't looked, you know, on point so far in pre-season. Only 2 games, but the defenders have to get used to him as well as he has to get used to the defenders. I think it's a toss-up between Trent Alexander-Arnold and Nathaniel Klein. Now, we've had some injury concerns at centre-half. Now, we're unsure whether Joe Gomez is going to be fit for this game. Dejan Lovren hasn't played a minute of pre-season football because he got to the World Cup final with Croatia. So it's unlikely that Dejan Lovren would start, although I'd be kind of happy with it. It's just the way that Klopp normally works. Which would mean if Joe Gomez isn't fit, you're looking at a youngster, Nat Phillips, who, I'll be honest with you, before pre-season, I hadn't even heard of. But in pre-season, he's been absolutely outstanding. 21-year-old centre-back, throws his body on the line, but also has an eye for a pass and is able to feed the midfielders and strikers even sometimes with that passing. And that's sort of leads into why I've gone with Klein here. I just feel like if Nat Phillips or Joe Gomez are to start this game, then this could be a weakness if Trent's there, just because it's so inexperienced. So if it's an inexperienced centre-back, I believe we'll go with an experienced full-back. If Dejan Lovren is to start, I expect to see Trent Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk's been a colossus for us. Andy Robertson was unbelievable last season. Liverpool fans really do believe that he is the best left-back in the league. He was playing at such a high level last season. The midfield, again, few injury problems. The day that I'm recording this, Fabinho's actually gone and left Melwood with a club doctor, so we don't know what's quite going on with him. James Milner's got a huge laceration in his forehead from the other day against Napoli in Dublin. We think he'll probably be fit and available if he can make the pitch, but Jordan Henderson hasn't played many minutes, probably 20-30 minutes in pre-season. If Fabinho's not available, I'd maybe expect to see Henderson there, or maybe Gini Wijnaldum with somebody like a James Milner and a Naby Keita either side. This is the side that I've predicted, though. I'm thinking this is the place I'm going to get it wrong, and I also think this is probably the place that I'm going to get it wrong. Naby Keita's been good, but he's not been at the level that we thought we were going to see, but it's pre-season. It felt like he's been on a little bit of a leash. Gini Wijnaldum had a barnstorming game in our last pre-season friendly. He scored 2 and 2 in our pre-season friendly. He's just gone against Napoli, against Torino, one a header and one just on the end of an absolutely brilliant move that started with our goalkeeper, Alisson. So watch out for his driving runs in behind the defence, the 1-2s. And I expect that we'll see Keita off the leash a little bit in this game as well. So I expect to see him bombing forwards and almost making it a 5 in attack. I think everybody knows about Mo Salah, and we've extolled his virtues so much on our channel because he is one of the best players in world football right now. This is the guy that makes Liverpool's team tick. Roberto Firmino come back in pre-season. He's had his little break and he's just picked up where he's left off. And here's my dark horse shout for player of the season. I think Sadio Mane has had an absolutely unbelievable pre-season. He's playing with such confidence. He looks like the main man for Liverpool in pre-season. Now he's going to have a huge fight on his hands because Mo Salah is going to be there and he's going to be scoring his goals as well, I'd hope, this season. But for me, Sadio Mane could be the real key player. Everybody knows about Firmino. Everybody knows about Salah. Can you stop them? And then is Mane going to get you? Substitutes have gone Karius, Alexander-Arnold, Phillips, Moreno, James Milner. Shaqiri's an interesting one, actually. What we could see if we've got this injury to this number 6 player is someone like a Shaqiri thrown in the 10, which I'd never have thought possible until we saw the pre-season games. And, you know, he scored a fantastic overhead kick, first of all, against Manchester United. He's got a couple of assists as well, both for Daniel Sturridge in pre-season. And he looks really comfortable in this space. He's a much better player than I probably gave him credit for. You know, he's got vision. He can ping a pass, like, and I mean like a 60-yard pass, a 20-yard pass. He made an assist that Andrea Pirlo would have been proud of in the last game against against Torino, just dinking it almost centrally over the centre halves onto Daniel Sturridge's head. So that's an option for us. We could go 4-2-3-1 and play these just slightly back like that, and Firmino, Shaqiri into play between them and looking to sort of tick-attack our way through. It's a really exciting time to be a Liverpool fan. I think everybody would agree that we've bought really well. We were in a position of strength at the end of last season. Obviously, we had the massive downer of losing the Champions League final, but it feels like everything really is moving in the right direction at this football club. It feels like Bill Shankly, our hero, used to talk about the Holy Trinity, and the Holy Trinity for him was the players, the managers and the fans, and getting all three on exactly the same page. And right now I think we do have the players that we can mount a serious title challenge. If Manchester City score 100 points this season, I don't think we'll win it, but if they drop a few, then I think we've got an opportunity there. Now, I'm not saying we're going to win it, but I do believe we can win it, which is very, very different to what normally I have, which is hope. Now I have belief. The manager, Jurgen Klopp, has just he's been a revelation for us. I know we haven't won a final with him in charge, but we've been to 3 finals in 3 years, and we're very privileged to be able to do that. You know, I remember all the stories from last season. I'll take those memories to the grave with me, going over to a Champions League final, lucky enough to do that. Like, it really was an unbelievable season, even without winning silverware. I think sometimes as football fans, we want the trophy, but we forget about the journey, and sometimes the journey is what makes it. Like, the trophy is brilliant, of course, is what we all want at the end of the day. As I say, those memories are going to be with me forever, and I'm so thankful to Jurgen and the team for that. That's a little bit about how I feel about football anyway, not really about Liverpool, but apologies. And then, yeah, I think you fans, I think we've seen last season with the emergence of LA, LA, LA as our chant and stuff, and it just feels like everything at our club is moving in the right direction. We are all singing from the same hymn sheet. Liverpool, I hope, back. I hope we can start to win some trophies, because it's been far too long. I wish you all the best for the season, but I do hope that we absolutely snot you. If you've enjoyed the video, drop a like on the video for the West Ham Fan TV lads, of course. Don't forget to subscribe to them. If you want more Liverpool content, or you just want more Liverpool West Ham content, then come over to theredmentv.com as well, or youtube.com/theredmentv, I should say. Watch our preview videos. We've got an uncensored match build-up show there. We've got my starting 11 prediction. Spoiler, it's exactly what I've done here, but not as talk through. And we've got some other bits and pieces just before the game that will be coming out. So listen, thanks very much for watching. Thanks for giving me the platform, Nicky and the lads. Really appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a good season. Ciao.